Okay, hello and welcome back. I'm starting out today in front of the Enderman farm, so I've got a little bit more enchanting I want to do. As you can see, I've geared myself up a little bit. Only my leggings and my elytra have mending. I only managed to get one mending book from my fish farm. It's a bit of a shame. But at least I've somewhat geared up. It took me so long to find another elytra. Like, hours of just wandering around in the end, trying desperately to find an entity with one. It was just tedious. I did manage to get a lot of quite a few shulker boxes though, which is very helpful. This thing is so loud, which is very good. I've also built a bridge, as you can see. There is a lot of Endermen spawning on it. I'm waiting to get some more wool so I can put more carpet on this thing, so that Endermen don't spawn on it and reduce the rates of this. But there is a bridge there in case I do need to get back here again, so I can now walk here rather than having to fly here, which is very helpful. And I can walk back as well, which is good. So, my plan for today will be to finally build the iron farm. I'm just going to enchant, got a few more things to enchant, and then we will begin the fun process of building, which will be good. I've flattened out the area where I'm going to build it a bit more as well with some dirts, and I've sort of filled in more of the area around where I'll build my base with dirt as well. So I've sort of done a bit of preparation for it, but it's all ready to go. So as soon as I've finished here, oh, there's an Enderman there. As soon as I've finished here, we can start on that. Right then, I'm in the area that I need to be in. The iron farm is going to go around here. It's more than 64 blocks away from the village breeder over there, so it should be far enough away to prevent it from interfering with the village breeder and prevent the village breeder from interfering with that. That's good. I've got my shulker box here. It should have everything in it I need. If not, then I'm going to have to go and get stuff. I think I'm going to need lava. I don't have the lava, but I'll sort that out once I've emptied out the buckets. So, yeah, so let's get on with building it, I think. Okay then, here we are, one iron farm set up, and it appears to be working. I let it have a little bit of a run. It's not the fastest, but look at this, 23 free iron. I say free. 23 iron I got from doing nothing, standing around, not having to dig it up, is kind of more what I mean. But there we go, 23 iron from the iron farm, and a few poppies. So, even though it's not the fastest thing in the world, if I'm hanging around here a lot, doing stuff, then hopefully I'll end up with lots and lots of iron out from this thing. I've also lit up the area around here because when I was building this thing I was getting absolutely swarmed by monsters, as you could see. So my next challenge is to go to the nether and get myself a whole bunch of wither skulls so I can get myself a nice beacon. Although I will have to wait to get a bit more iron. I mean, I've only got 24 iron at the moment. That's not enough to make a whole beacon worth of iron. But at least the iron farm's going and it's a start. which is good. Okay, right, I've been wandering around here for a bit, and I've managed to get myself 2 wither skeleton skulls so far. But I'm struggling to find any more wither skeletons. I mean, it's just not spawning fast enough, I don't think. Look at this place. Nice that they spawned a little bit faster. I couldn't find the same fortress I went to the first time, but I managed to find this one after flying around a little bit. I mean, it's a little way. Oh, there's loads up there. It's a little way away from the spawn, well, from the nether port anyway. But it's not. I don't think it's too far. I know the coordinates. I'm really hesitant to jump off stuff now. After that time where my elytra failed to activate and I ended up falling into the void, I am not ever going to try jumping off a ledge where I don't know what's off the edge, or there's, you know, something there to catch me. Because I don't trust it. Because at least if I fall splat on the ground, I can get my stuff back. If I fall into lava, that's it. Although I do have fire protection 3, I'd still rather not fall into lava. But if I fall into lava or fall into the void, that's it. That's it. I'm dead, and I lose all my stuff. Whereas at least if I fall on the ground, I may lose some stuff if it's near lava, but I won't lose everything, which is good. So I'm not going to try. I don't want to risk it. Basically, come here, you big slime. Ow. I need to put a slime farm, actually. I need to do that at some point. I need to find... Ow! I need to find myself a slime chunk. Well, that's definitely not a job for today. That's a job for another day. Hooray! Even though I'm on fire, I managed to get my last one. Woo! I've got 3 now. Good! I can go and find a good place to put down the wither and get the skull back. I don't know if I want... I don't know if I want to cheese it or not. I don't know if I'm up for cheesing it or if I want to fight it properly. I'll have to think about that on the way back. Okay, so I've got my soul sand now. Actually, I don't need 12 soul sand. 1, 2, I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, I've got my 4 soul sand, and my 3 skulls, which is good. So I've decided I'm not going to cheese it. I'm going to go down. Actually, I should wear armor instead. I'm going to do it somewhere down here so it's not too far away. 1, 2, and 3. Run away, run away, run away, running away, running away, running away, running away, running away. Wait for it to explode. That was a bigger explosion than I thought it would be. And I'm withered. Oh no, fun. Sounded like it was over there. That's not fun. Oh, it is up there. Okay, great. Go in the ravine. That's not what I intended at all. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, okay, I'm getting damaged. I'm hurting, that hurts. Run away! This is not going as I planned at all. I was hoping it would just... Ouch! Stop shooting me! Leave me alone! Oh, stop digging! Wait, oh, I can see backing up in the tunnel. Hooray! It died. Where's the star? Where did the star go? Oh, I picked it up. Excellent. Nice. Yay, we beat the wither. Good. Oh man, that was intense. Whew. That was not very... I just caused chaos in this cave. Make sure it's all lit up so monsters don't spawn. So, boom. Beacon. Helpful. I can't even pick a power for it. Oh, right, you need 2 levels, don't you? Oh, no, there we go. Hooray, I have some haste. I don't have haste 2, but it's haste. That's nice. So how much quicker is this? It's a little bit quicker. Eventually I will get to haste 2 once I get enough iron to build up the whole beacon. But now that I have an iron farm, it's just a matter of waiting, really. So my next job will be to tidy up and improve my little hole in the ground over here, sort of as like a starter base. So it just looks a bit nice. It just looks a bit nice. That's all, because it's just scruffy and not very nice at the moment. So I'm gonna have to go and have a think about that. Decide what I'm gonna do. Make it bigger, organize it, maybe give it some rooms, that sort of thing. Maybe take it down below ground level so that I can flatten this entire hill and then my base can still be there. Possibly. I might do that. I'll think about a way of doing it anyway. Okay then. Oh, what is going on? Just heard this loud thumping. Why is a pigman breaking through a door? I didn't realise pigmen could even do that. Anyway, as I was about to say until I was still so rudely interrupted by that pigman trying to break down my door, I've spent some time planning what it is I'm going to be doing. I spent far too much time trying to come up with a good entrance for it before I realised that a really great entrance would be inside the river. I realised I'm right next to a river, and it would be really cool to put an underwater entrance to my base, because it'd be about the right level as well, so I'm not intruding on the nice flat surface I'm going to have. Pigman's loud. But yeah, I'm going to have the entrance underwater. I've got it all planned out in my head and it's all ready to go. So now I need to gather up some resources that I need to build my base. I need to get some concrete and black concrete. Is what I think would be quite nice material for me to use. I've just got an idea of how I'm going to use it, so I need to get myself some black concrete. Stone brick. I have a lot of stones, I should be fine. I do plan on putting my furnace array inside the new base as well. God, would you be quiet, pigman? Thank you. I'll tell you what, you can go down here. If I can get in there. Let's get him. You're gonna chill out over there. Okay, never mind that. You can chill out there, that's fine. You'll be in my way in a minute, but that's fine, you're fine there. Okay, so as you can see, the basic structure is built. This is sort of like roughly how I'm going to lay out my base. This is going to be a surface entrance and exit. This is obviously going to be my storage room. It's only the temporary storage room. It's not like going to be sorted as it will be later on. I've got plans for this area over here as well. But yeah, so this is the current state of my base. This is kind of the point of the black. I think it looks better this way. Sort of, it doesn't draw your eye particularly when the chests are there, and it's quite nice. But it's also makes it pop a little bit as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm gonna have a map here when I get around to moving it around. Currently, I'm just moving all of my stuff out of all of those chests into somewhere where it should live. I sort of planned out where everything's going to go. So I've got an idea of roughly how I'm going to store everything. But I'm going to need some more wood, I think, later on. But yeah, so it's coming along nicely at the moment. Okay then. So this is the current state of my base. It's starting to sort of look pretty good now. It's coming together a bit. Obviously I still need to do the floor. I do have all the wood for that. But this is my storage room. They're all going to have item frames on them. I currently don't have enough leather to do that. I have loads of wood, but that's going to be on the floor anyway. As you can see, I've got my shulker box wall here. I actually had quite a few shulker boxes, amazingly. I mean, some of them did have like sand and stuff in them, but I've because I've got double chests for some of the stuff like dirt, sand, cobblestone, that sort of thing. So I've got loads more space for that now, so it should be fine. But yeah, so I've got my map here. I think it looks quite nice. It's quite a nice sort of. It's about the right size. Completely covers the area. So this is the area of my base. It's opened up the inventory there by accident. So yeah. So this is sort of like this is where I'm going to focus my base on. Just sort of in this sort of area around here, surrounded by all the rivers and stuff. I think it looks quite nice. Obviously, I'll update the maps as I build more stuff. I've added another portal because it was over there. So I now put it here instead because it's quite a nice place, and I can always move it later on if I need to. Currently, I'm struggling with how I'm going to do lighting because this block here and this block here, without these torches, is light level 7. Every other block is perfectly lit up. just those 2 blocks there are like level 7, so I'm going to have to come up with a way of lighting them up somehow that doesn't involve torches. But yeah, so now I'm going to start building the floor, and then hopefully it'll start to look pretty complete. Right, so I have finished putting in the floor. I think it looks really nice, the nice sort of dark colour. I think it goes quite nicely with all the stone I've got and all the grey on the walls. Adds a bit of colour to it all. I did have to make myself another pickaxe because this one is basically about to die. I didn't want to break it by accident really, so I made another one. It's exactly the same, but neither of them have mending on it. So until I get mending, I'm just going to use these pickaxes in some way. I can always repair that one, but I don't want to over repair it because I want to be able to get mending on it. I do have enough diamonds to repair it a couple of times anyway. So my next plan will be to deal with these temporary furnaces, because over here my plan is to have some stairs down and then a nice big furnace room underground that uses a minecart to load into all the furnaces, and then I've got my plan for the next episode will be to build an automatic kelp farm of some kind to provide the fuel for the furnaces. So yeah, so that's going to be my next job, is to start working on the furnace array. Anyway, I just need to check to make sure I've got everything. I think I have everything I'm going to need right now. Obviously I don't have enough hoppers and rails and stuff to... Actually, I've got loads of iron, so that should be fine. To build the input system. I've got some interesting plans for decoration down there. It should be interesting. But yeah, so first of all, I need to dig out the area anyway. Okay then. So this is the entrance to my furnace room. It's going to be that's going to be wood. This is where the entrance to my furnace room is going to be. Let me just fill this in quickly. Here we go. Yeah, it comes down here. The furnaces are all going to be along this back wall here, sort of a nice straight line along here. And this is where I'm going to put something interesting in a minute. I'm going to have the input and output on this side, and then I'm going to have like fuel and stuff on this side. Okay, right. So I've built I built the redstone at the back. Now I have a feeling it's not anywhere near as compact as it could be, but then I'm not exactly short on space back here. So I spent some time trying to configure the timings to all be correct. So now I think it's about time for a test run. All of these furnaces have got a piece of coal in them. So yes, so this is the input chest, and then hopefully if I put let's put 16 in here for now, just to demonstrate that, because there's 15 furnaces. So I don't know, actually I'll do 30. I think makes more sense. Okay, I've got 30 iron ore, so that means there should be 2 iron ore in every one of these. Right, I think we should just give it a quick test and make sure it all works. Right, so I've adjusted the timing slightly. I'm hoping it'll work this time. I'm going to use sand for my next test because I've got a lot of that, so it'll be... and I've run out of iron ore even. So hopefully if I stick this sand in here... That's brilliant! That's good, it's working. It's working as intended. It's just gonna watch it for this stack to make sure it is consistent. There we go, another 15. And here we go. And the next one will only have 4 in it anyway, so that's fair enough. Good! Oh man, that's brilliant. That means all of our furnaces will be going as efficiently as possible, spreading out all of the resources among them into evenly space out the resources, which is good. Excellent, I can close that bit off now. Okay, now with our working furnace array, I need to close off that hole, but yeah. Now that we've got our working furnace array, next episode I'm going to be working on a kelp farm to fuel this entire thing, which should be quite good. Obviously, well, we want to keep it as filled as possible, and a kelp farm means we have basically limitless supply of fuel. I'll decorate this section as well over here next time as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!